So who took Amy Lynn Bradley and how did they get her? I've been channeling through this information and I want to share it because as a mother and just as an inquisitive human, I would want answers, and obviously this family is still seeking to get answers. Now, in this case, they might not actually get the evidence that they really need, but luckily there are a lot of people with spiritual abilities that can channel the information through. And so that's what I'm going to share with you now. Since freedom of speech is not really freedom of speech, I should go ahead and say this is for entertainment purposes only. This is channeled through spiritually with the soul team that I work with. So there's that. Now, what I like to do to keep my human opinions and personality out of this, I will be reading directly from the information that I channeled through. Amy was targeted, flagged, and monitored by multiple individuals during the cruise. Not just the two women in the uniform, which, if you saw my other video, you'll know what I'm talking about. This included a local man associated with portside trafficking operations, at least one member of the cruise ship's staff or entertainment crew, a remote buyer or requester who placed her on a list days before her disappearance. How did they get her? She was taken between 5:15 a.m. to 6 a.m. on March 24th, 1998. I got some updated information on a later channeling that I did that will narrow that time down a little bit more for you. I will probably do that in a different video. She was lured from her cabin or outer deck area, possibly through a false invitation or subtle coercion. Come back and talk type of thing, like meet up with someone. And I do have more information on that. And then intercepted mid-deck or on a stairwell landing where visibility was minimal. From there, she was escorted through a service hallway, likely exited via a crew access corridor near the rear of the ship, transferred onto a small prearranged boat that had clearance or was intentionally overlooked. This was not violent, but coordinated, and she did not realize it was an abduction until it was too late. Who was behind it? Not free winds, not Scientology doctrine, not ship's security, though someone on board was paid to stay silent or divert the records. The abduction was orchestrated by a Caribbean-based trafficking ring with ties to organized crime, who received intel about Amy from someone aboard, not someone she would have suspected. This operation specialized in young Western women, had connections to off-grid locations in Curacao. I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm probably not. And neighboring islands. Traded individuals not for doctrine, but for marked demand, body appearance, perceived value. Final clarification from one of the guides that I was working with. She was not naive. She was kind. She trusted someone who had a smile, but no soul. Her leaving was not a moment. It was a chain. Each link wore a mask. When she realized it was too late, but her knowing was never erased, and now neither is the truth. After that session of the channeling, I ended up asking if she had snuck out of her cabin voluntarily to go meet someone, and if it was a male or a female. I'm going to go ahead and do that in another video just because these videos have been getting too long. So if you want to see that, then hopefully you'll be able to find that video.